Looks like maybe NugentHopkins back in at center. He's played there lots before. You look like you'll get back in as well. Just maybe your thoughts on that line and Nuge in the middle and what you want to bring.
Yeah, that's what it looked like in practice. We'll have to see tomorrow. You never know. But obviously when you get Nuge back, I've talked about it to you guys numerous times. He's a leader in the room. He does so many things out there that helps our team win hockey games. He's on the PK, he's on the PP, he's 5-on-5. He chews up minutes, and they're all good minutes for our team. So whenever you can get a guy back like that, it's a huge bonus. And to play with a guy like that, it's always fun. You know, he's a great passer. You can tell by his assists this year. But for me, I just need to get back, get moving, play physical, get to the net. And you know, if I'm open, Nuge, more times than not, he's going to find you.
Can't be easy for you to sit out a Battle of Alberta. I mean, how much do you think the team needs some of that physical element that you can bring? And how much are you wanting to get back in there and to bring that?
Yeah, it was huge to get that win. I think for me, I feel like I haven't played. I feel like we've played 2 games in 12 days, and then I got the COVID beforehand, and then was sick. So I'm just trying to get in a rhythm here. It's been tough, but hey, back in tomorrow. Excited to get in the rhythm here. We're playing every other day, it looks like, for the most part, besides that little break we have at that All-Star break. Looks like we're going to go every other day for the next little while here. So looking forward to getting back, bringing more energy. I think I can bring a little more energy and be physical. And when I do that, it seems to rub off on guys. And for myself, I think I'm playing at my best when I'm doing that.
Do you, that was Mike over here, my question as well. When you're, of all the games to sit home and watch on TV, what's it like being Zack Kassian on his couch, sick?
Yeah, I didn't watch too much of it, to be honest. I wasn't feeling really well. I was throwing up, but I was checking my phone. Obviously, when I saw we were down 2-0, didn't like seeing that. But after speaking with the guys, and I was really happy for Mikko, most importantly. He obviously took a lot of heat and has taken a lot of heat. And that wears on guys mentally, more so than physically, but for him to step up and be the best player from what I heard is awesome, and we're going to need him to keep doing that.
So in your experience, you know, you had a team that went through that progression. You know, they weren't playing very good, losing, then they were playing okay and still losing, and they finally rip one off the other night and they win and play a really good game. You know, I know what you're hoping happens from here, but what usually happens from here?
Usually, I can't give you that one. All I can tell you is we're looking to build off of what we did Saturday. We're not going to get anywhere if we win one, lose one, win one, lose one. We know we have to put some wins together and string some together, get our team confidence back, and it has to start with one. And what better than to beat the Calgary Flames, obviously on a Saturday night, but we go into Vancouver against a good team that's been playing great lately. But we just have to put those building blocks in place, the things we did in Calgary. Quite frankly, the things we did in Florida for 40 minutes. And keep building our game. We're starting to get guys back. And hey, guys, there's still half a season left. It's not like we're talking, there's not 20 games left, there's not 10 games left, there's half a season left. We need to grab it here and turn things around.
Zach, can you quantify, I know you want to be positive and everything, but losing, you've said it sucks. Just the difference in the team today when you come in after a win and how much better that feels and how it's easier to build on that.
Yeah, it's one of those, it's a little cliche, right? You say, oh, you got to stay upbeat when you're losing, but when you're losing, it sucks. So how do you stay upbeat? It's one of those things where the things I've learned through my pro career is you never can get too high, never can get too low. There's going to be games where you felt great, you put up points, and you're at the top of the mountain, and then there's games where you're -2, you coughed up the puck, and they scored, and you lost the game, and you're at the bottom of the mountain. You have to find that even keel, and I think as a team we have to find that. If we win, that's awesome. That's the way we're supposed to play. Let's keep building. And if we lose, hey, let's get back on the horse. We got half a season left. We need to string some together. So I think that's kind of our mindset moving forward. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. The mood was better in here today. You lose a bunch in a row. You feel like crap. You win one. It's amazing what it would do just for the morale of the team and the confidence. So we're excited to get on the road and go into Vancouver and hopefully put in a good effort.
Explain the success. You guys are now 9-2. Regardless of the time of year, you've had success in your division, right? You beat Calgary again, you beat Vegas twice. To make the playoffs, you still got to be really good against your division, and you guys are doing that. How come?
Well, it's pretty simple. We played our division quite a bit in the beginning of the year, and we were on a heater, and we got away from them a little bit, obviously with the stoppage and whatnot. But I think we're just more familiar with our division. I think we're going in and we're playing hockey. There's not one thing you can put your finger on why our record's better against Pacific or whatnot, but I think it was one of those things where we were playing them a lot at the beginning of the year, where we were having success. We were rolling, and we felt like we could beat anyone. It didn't matter who we were playing on any given night. And then obviously when you're down in the dumps and you're losing hockey games, it feels like you can't catch a break. And that's kind of where we're at right now. And we're out of it now. We got that big first one, which is very important, and we got to keep that going.
And I know this format usually wouldn't do it, but did you happen to watch the KC-Buffalo football game yesterday?
I turned it on with 4 minutes.
Thoughts?
4 minutes left, and
I saw the best part.
it was the best football game I've ever watched. So, yeah, I clicked it on, and I couldn't believe it. I wanted the Bills to win. I've been a fan of the Bills. I'm a Lions fan, but unfortunately they haven't been able to pull together for quite some time. But when I got drafted to Buffalo, I was a big Bills fan, and you got to feel for Allen and the guys. Like he left it all out there. Man, that's what sports is about. You're sitting on your TV. It was pretty cool. Obviously, it's heartbreaking. They got to change the overtime rule, I think. That's just my opinion. I'm not that big of a football guy, but something like that sure seems like they should. No.
Zack?
Yep.
Sorry. I just had one more, and I apologize if I'm kind of putting you on the spot because I know you were sick over the weekend. But over the weekend there were a couple of kind of awful incidents of racism in the minor leagues, and I just wonder if you guys as a team have talked about that, and if there's anything that you can do to kind of change the the narrative and what's gone on in hockey here a little bit.
I did see it. It's sickening, to be honest. Like, it's 2020. Who cares if it was in the 90s? It never should happen, but the way things are evolving, the way people are these days, there's no room for that in anything, especially sports. And I wasn't sure exactly what happened in the incident. If you're not there, it's hard to kind of comment on that instance, but this isn't a first-time thing. It seems like it's happened quite a bit over the last couple years, which is it's pretty sad, to be honest. That's all I'm really going to say. I don't really know how it gets to that point, but there's definitely no room for it, not only in sports in general, but just in life. It's pretty sad.